Hey y'all, my name's Emanuela, and can I start off this video by saying that this year has been beyond trying already. Um, so far it's been incredibly hard, but we're still passing out videos every single day. We're still pushing on through the emotions, like Nike said, just do it, regardless if you're sad, happy, mad. That is the vibration we are walking into this year with, and we know that whenever you start to push yourselves to do things that you don't really want, regardless of emotions, it just becomes discipline at some point. It becomes muscle memory, and that's how real things get done. That's how real dopamine gets produced. So, we're gonna keep pushing on regardless of the emotions because bad days don't last forever, and good days are worth living for. I should read, y'all. So far, I've been reading a lot of my Bible. I started reading like the beginning, first testament, and it was just like how God's wrath was. Let's start off by saying that God's wrath. But slowly I pivoted to Matthew's because some guy on TikTok Reels told me, Instagram Reels told me, it's better to start in the New Testament and meet Jesus and what he stands for. Well, I'm currently in Matthew's, and I think I'm gonna go to Proverbs. Get some, because I feel like as a human, I have a lot of wisdom, a lot of information and discernment to share. But the Bible is just like a big book of wisdom, like every single wisdom you will literally ever need. And I want my Bible to look like, how those people's like, ugh, like roughed up Bible. Like you can tell they've been in there studying, they know their word. All 2026, we're diving into Bible study. We are doing it, guys. So how's y'all's New Year starting? Just because we got gone into a new era of life does not mean that it has to start off with chocolates and rainbows, and that does not mean you have to create excuses to stop. To stop whatever you're endeavoring on. Cause I feel like I've been fighting bullets. Like, can we be real for a second? I feel like I've been fighting bullets. Like it's just been back to back to back to back. Like sheesh. Back to back though. Like come on. I don't like saying the whole "I'm just a girl" thing. Cause I'm not just a girl. I'm not. I can do a lot of stuff. Like I'm not just a girl. But sheesh. But we're transmuting that energy into positive vibes. I'm not gonna say I'm forcing the positive vibe, but we're allowing ourselves to feel our emotions all year, allowing ourselves to be upset if we're upset without trying to find a way to cope. But when you're having these negative thoughts back to back to back, you should try to put up a wall or two to redirect them, or work on your meditation and just watch the thoughts pass by. Don't create your reality in the moment of anger that you're in. Don't spit out words that you will regret because words are powerful. I do tell y'all a lot to watch your power of the tongue. You know, just watch what you say because that'll create your reality. It really will. I'm super excited, regardless of the past few days just being dog water. I am super excited for what the new year has for us. December was a long time. December was a long time. Like, I did my 2 week break of not showing up for y'all, but showing up for myself in different ways. You know, that was all in 1 month. So I really grew in December. I definitely grew in November. It just keeps like, I'm excited to see who I will be by the end of January. I'm excited. I know it's not going to be the easiest ride because new levels, new devils. But, I've uppercutted the last 7 devils. So, hey, I'm up for the ride. I hope everybody's taking care of themselves. Did y'all cut off friends? Cut off old friends, different people that weren't meant for you? Did y'all do that? Did y'all cut off old habits? I know that pressure of changing yourself and that pressure of becoming a new person is undeniable. Let's use that word, undeniable. It is like needle in your skin. It's literally like the needle in your skin because you're feeling your soul being gutted. You're feeling yourself turning into a different person. And you have the urge to just go back to what's comfortable. And comfortability is killing. I should stop using that word. But it's murking a lot. A lot of people in today. Comfortability is the downfall of a lot of people. You cannot stay comfortable. But when it comes to like having a nice things, having dressing well, showering, cutting your nails, I told y'all that they're growing already. I told y'all that cutting my nails makes me feel better. It makes me feel, I don't know, it just makes me feel more clean cut because they are clean cut. So different things like that. Maybe trimming your eyebrows for some of you. And it'll be anything, little things. Some advice I would give to y'all when that pressure is undeniable and it feels like needles in your soul is to stay busy. Whenever a few months ago, whenever I was doing a complete 180 on my life, when I tell y'all I literally did like 1,000 things in one day. Like that was the most productive of my life. I'm still pretty productive, but not like I think I set a world record at that point. ChatGPT was even like, "Girl, you've already done everything." Like when I tell you gym, yeah, let's do every single ambition and dream that I've ever conceived in my life. In one day, let's go to the library. Let's go window shopping. Let's write an essay. Let's journal too. Let's write a fiction essay and then let's journal. And then I want to binge watch an entire show, but not right before I do 15 push-ups back to back. And let's bake a cake while doing the push-ups. So just what I'm trying to say is stay busy. Remind yourself, write a list of your reasons, your pros and cons. Remind yourself of why you're changing in the first place. Remind yourself of who you could be, who your highest self is calling you to be, who you are without all that guck and muck of bad habits, altering and depressing your soul. Who could you be? Think of it from a positive mindset. Even though your mind could not be, like I said, rainbows and flowers, still think through a rational lens, a lens that wants it better for you. Regardless, though, yeah, it's life. Bad days happen, good days happen. We're all hanging in there. Nobody knows what's gonna happen tomorrow. And I believe in Jesus Christ, so I'm excited because I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. I know Jesus has my back, so it's not gonna be anything I cannot survive. I cannot make it through. And like I said, Jesus Christ is really helpful in life. It's hard, to keep up with his rules and standards, and none of us are perfect. All of us are sinners, and some of us are gonna fall short. But like I said yesterday, it's not about how many times you fall. It is the recover. It's that you always get back up and try again. I hope everybody stays blessed tonight, and Bye.